Hello everyone, my name is Mohammed and today I'm going to discuss about the topic is called number sequences. Number sequences you've been learning since childhood. So is, for example, if I say 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay, so these are the even numbers, so the difference for this one is 2. So if I'm going to ask you what are the next number or next two numbers, so you simply add 10 plus 2, which is 12, and 12 plus 2, which is 14. So this is called a number sequence, and the same as like if I ask 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, so it means these are odd number and the difference addition of plus 2. So what are the next two numbers? So simply you need to add 11 plus 2, which is 13, and 13 plus 2, which is 15. Very simple. So we are going to take more example to solve this one. Okay, so if I say 1, 5, 9, 13, 17, 21. Okay, so look at these number. Okay, so the difference are coming 1 to 5, so addition of 4, 5 to 9, addition of 4, so addition of 4. So the next two number will be 21 plus 4, which is 25, and 25 plus 4, which is 29. So we are going to take another example, okay, which is if I say 2, 9, 16, 23. So this is the sequence now, and what are the next two numbers? Okay, so the difference you can find 2 plus 7, which is 9, 9 plus 7, 16, and 16 plus 7, 23. So it means the next two number will be plus 7, which is 30, and plus 7, which is 37. So this is the example 4. And if I'm going to move another example, which is, I would say, minus 2, 1, 4, 7. So what are the next two numbers? So how we work out? Look at the difference, okay? Okay, minus 2 and 1. The difference is 3. How? Look at this one. So 1 to 4 plus 3, 4 to 7 plus 3, and minus 2 to 1. Okay, so it's coming, for example, minus 2, minus 1, 0, and 1. So the difference are coming 1, 2, 3. So the addition of 3. So we need to add simply plus 3, which is 10, and plus 3, which is 13. So this is the number sequence. And now this is the addition of, okay, same number of addition, either plus 4, 3, 2. Okay, now I'm going to take another example, which is 35, 30, 25, 20. Okay, so it means what are the next two numbers? So look at this one. Okay, so 35 to 30, which is reduced by minus 5. and 30 to 25 minus 5 and minus 5. So it means 20 reduced by minus 5, which is 15, and minus 5, which is the next one is 10. So this is the number sequence. And now couple of more examples. So if I say 23, 21, 19, 17, 15, what are the next two numbers? So look at this one, okay? So this one is minus 2, minus 2, minus 2, minus 2. So 15 minus 2 is 13, and 13 minus 2 is, the next one is 11. And now the final example which I'm taking, 14, 11, 8, 5. So look at this one, okay? The difference you find, reduce 14 to 11, which is minus 3. 11 to 8, minus 3. 8 to 5, minus 3. So the next will be 5 minus 3, which is 2. Okay? And reduce by 2, minus 3. So the answer will be 2. Okay, minus 3 means, okay, so further 2, 1, 0, minus 1. So it means, so 1, 2, 3. So if you subtract minus 3 by 2, you get the answer minus 1. And the number sequence for if I'm going to ask you about this sequence, so you can pause and you can try, okay? So this one is, I would say, what? 2, 2, 3, 5, 2, 3, 5, 7, 11. Okay. So, can you guess? This is the sequence. You can just pause this one video now and try to solve for the next two number. Okay. So it's 2, 3, 5, 7, and after 7 there is 11. So it means the addition of 1, addition of 2, and addition of 5 plus 7, again 2, and jump here, okay, 7 to 11 plus 4. So it means there is no same difference among the numbers. So what kind of number this one, okay? So you just go back and see how many types of numbers there. So there are called a odd number, even number, and prime number. Okay, so don't you see these are the prime number? So if there is a prime number, so you need to follow the sequence of prime number. So the next prime number is 13. And also the next one is 17. Because prime number are those number which cannot be divided from any number except itself. So these are the prime number. So they may give you some exam they given, okay, in the past for the prime number sequence, okay. So there is the sequence you need to write down as a prime number. And now I'm going to move one of the exam paper which came 2019 CSSE. Very simple and very easy question. So the question CSSE 2019 and question number 10. And the question number 10 is giving you a sequence which is 4, 6, 9, 13, 18. And the examiner asking about this is, okay, this is called what? Okay, first term. Okay, this is second, this is third, this is fourth, this is fifth. Okay, so these number, okay, the first one we can say the nth term. So the first one is 4, the second one is 6, third one is 9, fourth one is 13, and fifth one is 18. And examiner asking what is the 8th number in the sequence. So part A, what is the 8th number? What is the 8th number? We know the, okay, they are giving you 5 numbers. So the 8th one, what number will come? We need to see first the difference. How many are the difference? Okay, and the question says the gap in sequence increase by 1 each time. Okay, so the question says what? The gaps in this sequence increase by 1 each time. So every time the gap increase by 1. Okay, so look at this one. Okay, 4 to 6. So it means 4 to 6, the difference is 2. The gap between two numbers plus 2. And the gap increase by every time 1. Okay, so it means it's plus 3, 6 to 9, and 9 to 13 increase every time by 1 number. They are talking about the gap, okay, the gap between two numbers. So 13 plus 5, which is 18. And they are asking about 8 number, okay. So what you do, okay, you simply, what? 18 plus 6. So 18 plus 6, which is 24. Okay, this is the 6th number, and same 24 to plus 7, the gap is increasing by 1, so plus 7, so 24 plus 7, which is 31, and number 31 plus 8, which is 39. So your final answer, what is the 8th number? So the 8th number will be 39. So first we find the difference. The difference is examiner asks the gap increased by 1 number. Okay, 2 plus 3 plus 4. Okay, so we need to find the number 8. So you increase by 6, 7, and then final by 8. And now going to part B. And part B is saying fill in the blank square So the gaps in the sequence reduce by 2 each time. Okay. Now the gap reduced by 2 each time. So reduced by 2 numbers. So it means they giving you a blank 14. There the box they're giving, and then number 32 and 38. So this is the sequence now. So first we need to find out obviously the missing number, which we don't know now. So but we know these two numbers. Okay. So these two number, look at this one. These two number, the difference 32 to 38. So it means the number reduced by minus 6. So is a minus 6, 32 take away, sorry, 32 plus 6, which is 38. But the number reduced by, they say, reduced by 2 every time. So it means this number difference will be plus 8. So whatever the number going to be here to add to make it 32. Because every time the number is the gap reducing. The gap between two numbers reducing by 2. So there is a difference between these two numbers is 6. So 32 plus 6 to get 38. And this gap 32 plus 8. When we go for the reverse calculation, so as we discussed my last videos, that what you, whenever the sign is coming plus 8, when you calculating reverse calculation, so you need to do minus. Okay, so inverse of plus minus and inverse of times is divide. So 32 take away 8, which is 24. So now look at this difference. 14 plus 24 plus 10. So the examiner asking in the sequence the gap between these two numbers reducing by 2. So reducing by 2. So there is a gap. You see, plus 8 is a difference here in two numbers. The gap reduced by 2, which is 8. And after 8 take away minus 2 is reduced by 2 to get the difference between these two numbers are 6. So it means your answer will be 24 when you go to calculate in a reverse calculation. So this is your part B. Now the part C is a bit tricky, but we can solve easily. Yeah, they're giving you B. This is one more number C, and this is third number D, and 31 and 46. So this is the sequence given in part C, and the gap in the sequence increased by 2 each number. Okay, so that the gap, okay, so here is the gap between these two numbers decrease by -2. Okay, what? Decrease by -2. Okay, part B. But in question number C, they ask, okay, the gap increase by, when the sequence start from left to right, okay, the sequence start from left to right, the every time the number is increased by +2, +2, +2. This is the question now. So we need to find the number which is B, C and D. And the gap, first we need to find the gap between 31 and 46, which is 46. 46 take away 31, which is 15. So it means the gap between the last two number, which is 15. And this 15 number already include the addition of the last, which is 2. When we go for the reverse calculation, okay, so addition means subtraction. So what we are doing, the difference between the second last number and this number will be 13. So what I did, 15 take away 2, okay, which is 13. So it means what? 13 take away 13. So what we are doing? So 31 take away 13. So the number will be 18. So the D will be 18. You can match as well, okay? 18 plus 13, which is 31. And 31 add 15, which is 46. So the statement says in a sequence, the addition of the gap increase by number 2. So if this is the difference is coming 13, so if you add 2, okay, which has become 15. So increase by 2 to get the 15, the gap between the last two number. Same way when you go for the reverse calculation, so what you do, okay, the addition move to subtraction. Same. So 13 to 11. So the difference has to be C, and 18 must be 11. But the number is going to be reduced. So 18 take away 11, which is very simple. What number? Is 7. So I can write down here, C is 7. And finally the number is B. Okay. If look at the difference, 15, 13, 11. So obviously, okay, from 7 to B, the difference must be what number? Okay, 9. So the difference will be 9 between B and C. So what we do, okay, simply what we do, okay, take away 7, take away minus 9. So the answer will be minus 2. Now look at the number, okay. There is a number minus 2. Add 9, okay, to get the answer 7. The gap increased by 2 numbers, okay. So 9 plus 11, which is 18. and 18 plus 13, which is 31, and 31 plus 15, which is 46. So if you look at the bottom, every time the gap is increasing by number 2. But the calculation we did, the reverse calculations. The reverse calculations means when the number they say increase by 2. So when you're calculating from backward, so always you need to subtract between the two numbers. So the gap will be reduced. So 15, 13, 11, 9. So that's why I'm subtracting and calculate the missing number. So it means minus 2, 7, 18. And now the part C is asking about what? The sequence we found. And part C is asking what is the value of B, okay, and find the difference C minus B. So this one was B, this one is C, and this one is D. So the question says, what is the value of B? The value of B work out, which is minus 2. Your answer. And this is C minus B. Calculate the C minus B. The C value is 7 minus, and the B value is minus 2. Okay. As per my last video, is minus minus is plus. So it means what? C minus B equal to 9. So this is your final answer for C minus B, which is 9. So this is your answer, 7 plus 2, 9. And this is your final answer, which is minus 2. So this question came in 2019 CSSE. So if you like this video, please leave your feedback and also subscribe my channel. So I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.